We finally know what to expect from the new season as the trailer has revealed a lot of new information, and there were a few hidden details that you might have missed. It looks like we're going to be experiencing a lot of changes this summer. Firstly, something that a lot of people have caught is the fact that Steven and Taylor seem to be getting even closer together this season. Steven and Shayla had a thing last season that was broken up when Steven started showing interest in Taylor, something that a lot of people weren't too happy with since Steven and Shayla really did seem perfect together. But unfortunately, the breakup meant a lot more than Steven having to move on. Shayla won't be returning to season 2 at all. Minnie Mills, who plays Shayla, shared the news on her Instagram, saying, "To everyone who loved Shayla, who felt empowered or inspired by her, she will always be in the first season for you to come back to whenever you need her, and if I ever get the chance, I would love to continue her story." This ended up causing a lot of uproar in the fandom since it didn't sound like the decision was hers, and since Shayla's end in season 1, it seemed like the producers were always planning on writing her out of the show, which had a lot of people very mad. Even Minnie's sister posted something on her Instagram story, which a lot of people took as her being shady towards the show. She shared a tweet regarding Minnie's announcement and made sure to include the hashtag, "Treat your only actual Asian representation better." So because of everything that went down, people are disappointed with the lack of Shayla in season 2, which means Steven and Taylor don't have the biggest supporters at the moment. But the biggest shock for the audience is the fact that Belly and Conrad seem to have gotten pretty far in their relationship. By the opening clip alone, it looks like they might be in a very happy relationship, but who says the clip isn't just one of Belly's fantasies? From everything else that's going on, it looks like Belly and Conrad might be going through a tough phase this season. A very important scene that we finally have confirmation is happening is Belly's prom, where Conrad is the one to accompany her as her date. Unfortunately, prom night will not be Belly's happiest memory, as a lot seems to have happened. Because Conrad is Conrad, he's going to get in a huge fight at prom, and he makes a big scene out of it. The fight is something that even his actor Christopher Briney is very excited to see, which he's been saying ever since season 1 aired. "I want to see Conrad be a jerk at prom. That's what I want to see. I want to see him be rude." And it seems like he got his wish, because not only did he get in a very public fight, but we've even been shown a scene where Belly is walking away from him in tears and getting straight into her car to drive away from him. But that doesn't mean every Belly and Conrad scene will be heartbreaking, since another scene revealed they're going to have a very heartfelt moment on the beach, as well as the Thanksgiving dinner, where the two are lovingly holding hands, which gives everyone hope that there are also going to be plenty of wonderful moments between them. Something else that's been revealed about Belly and Conrad's relationship is actually an incredibly important scene that Jenny Han gave us a sneak peek of by revealing the script. It's their private Christmas getaway at the summer house. It might be every Conrad and Belly stan's favorite scene, and it really is happening, which means that the two are no doubt going to develop very deep feelings for one another. Jenny Han has revealed that fans can expect an almost identical recreation of the scene, since it's very important to her fans. She said, "Anytime that there is a scene in the books that I know is really important to the readers, it's something that I tried to keep sacred for the show." She even revealed that Christopher and Lola have both been very involved in the decision making when it comes to the scene, since it's all about their characters and what they think is best. In the script, Belly and Conrad are all alone in the summer house for the first time ever, which is why it makes it so special. They're sharing some cocoa that Belly claims is her specialty, and the two even have what appears to be a very sweet, almost kiss. She laughs and slaps him on the arm, and he grabs her hand and pulls her closer to him. He pushes her hair out of her eyes, and she draws in her breath. The whole scene will probably be very romantic, since Jenny wanted to portray a very specific vibe in the scene. She shared, "I wanted to really show what it felt like for these two people to be sneaking into this house in the wintertime. It's dark and it's cold, and they've never been there before at this time of year together, and no one else is there." The script also revealed some extra things with the little notes Jenny Han wrote herself, like the fact that it says that they're both nervous, but Conrad is especially nervous, and the details of Conrad drinking from a Simpsons mug to show how lived in and loved the summer house is for them. A big part of the second book that has also now been confirmed to be happening is the road trip that Jeremiah and Belly are going to end up on. This means Conrad will most likely run away from home in his grief of losing their mom. In the book, Belly and Jeremiah are forced to go after Conrad to bring him back home, but their road trip ultimately pushes them closer together, which is a big part of why Belly is so conflicted with her feelings for both of them. So while it looks like Belly and Conrad's angst is going to own this season, Jeremiah fans can also rest assured that we'll be getting a lot of beautiful moments between him and Belly as well. Speaking of the loss of their mom, Susanna, it looks like they won't be following in the book's footsteps of having her pass away in between books 1 and 2. Susanna is clearly a part of season 2, which is one of the things fans have been wondering about ever since the shocking end of season 1, which means that she must have taken Conrad's advice of trying the treatment. But unfortunately, all this means is that her stay with us will be extended, but it won't last forever. Since Conrad still seems to have run away, it means that we might have to deal with the pain of losing Susanna on our screens. It looks like the season will include a lot of flashbacks throughout the year, including Thanksgiving, Christmas, Steven's graduation, and Belly's prom, which might be the reason we're going to see a lot more of Susanna. This season isn't all about summer, even though it does look like we're going to get a lot of fun summer moments, like a trip to an amusement park, a golf car ride, and a spontaneous jump in the pool. But the added flashbacks to events throughout the year help us get even closer to the two families and highlights the bond that exists between them, especially now with Susanna's situation being so fragile. Another really important detail about season 2 that wasn't in the trailer is the fact that we're going to be introduced to a whole new character, someone who has been said to have a lot of importance, which is why it's suspicious there's no sight of them in the trailer. Their name will be Sky and will be played by Elsie Fisher, but there's no trace of Sky in the trailer, which is making a lot of people wonder what their role is going to be. Based on the official poster from the season, some fans have theorized that they might have something to do with Jeremiah. It's mainly because of the way they're looking in his direction, and every other person is also looking at their love interest. This could cause some big drama for our friend group, so it's no wonder that they've decided to keep Sky's character a surprise, since it could mean trouble for Belly. Does this mean that she'll have to choose a brother faster now that she has competition? Of course, it's also possible that Sky and Jeremiah might be involved in some other way that isn't necessarily romantic, but either way, it's for sure going to add to the drama. Elsie has spoken a bit about their character, saying, "We get to create this whole new person. Part of what really drew me to the project is that I get to play a person that still feels very true to myself, but is different from the kind of character people have seen me play before." Elsie has been used to acting in movies and shows of the horror genre, so this certainly is a big change, but we're sure it's going to result in an amazing performance. Something very important about the new season is the fact that we're going to get the first 3 episodes on July 14th, but after that, each episode will come out once a week, meaning these characters are going to stay with us all summer from July to August. It's no doubt going to be a ride, since we're going to be seeing so much of their lives, with many beautiful moments, from touching and heartfelt scenes to fun and carefree ones. What are you guys most excited to see in season 2? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.